Welcome to the English Speaking Practice Podcast. Imagine your eyes opening slowly in the dark room. You feel a heavy weight on your chest, like a massive physical brick is holding you down to the mattress. The air feels freezing cold outside your blanket, and your phone is already buzzing with 30 new messages.
That exact moment is so difficult, and it can make you feel completely defeated before your feet even touch the floor. You are not alone in this feeling, and it is completely normal to want to hide from the day.
Welcome to our podcast, where we talk about real life and learn natural English in a very gentle way. I am Mark.
And I am Anna. We are so happy to have you here with us today.
Before we dive deep into our conversation, please take one quick second to click the subscribe button. Hey, if you find our conversation helpful, give us a like and share this episode with someone who is working hard to learn English.
Your support helps our small channel grow so much, and we love reading your thoughts.
Let us talk about that very first battle we face every single morning. I am talking about the phrase, press snooze.
All right, let us break that phrase down using our special formula so everyone can understand it perfectly. The phrase is press snooze.
To explain it simply, press snooze means to stop your alarm clock for a short time because you want to sleep a little more. It is like putting a tiny soft cloth over a singing bird to make it quiet for just 5 minutes. Think about a rainy Tuesday morning when your alarm goes off at 6 a.m., but you tap that little button 3 times and suddenly it is 6:45.
I know that situation, Mark, and I used to feel so guilty about it. But it is okay to take those small steps when your body is tired.
Exactly, Anna. Because after you finally finish with that button, you have to get out of bed.
That is our next important chunk to remember. The phrase is, get out of bed.
To explain it in simple words, get out of bed means to physically move your body from your mattress onto the floor. It is like a spaceship slowly lifting off the ground into the sky against heavy gravity.
That is a wonderful metaphor, Mark, because sometimes gravity feels twice as strong in the morning. Imagine a freezing winter morning where you finally pull off the warm blanket and plant your feet on the cold rug.
You know, Anna, I discovered something wonderful last week that changed my entire morning experience. I started practicing a morning digital detox.
That sounds like a very modern concept, Mark.
Let us explain what a morning digital detox means for our listeners.
A morning digital detox means choosing not to look at your smartphone or computer screen during the first 30 minutes of your day. It is like leaving a beautiful lake, completely calm and quiet, before you throw a heavy stone into the water.
I love that image so much. So instead of jumping into a sea of stressful news and work emails, you protect your peace.
Yes, exactly. Imagine waking up and instead of grabbing your phone immediately, you quietly look out the window at the green trees while your tea prepares.
Oh, that sounds so gentle and light, Mark. It removes that immediate feeling of panic and rush.
It really does. And it gives your brain a clean sponge to start the day.
Oh, after that quiet time, it is time for the next step, which can sometimes cause unexpected stress. I am talking about the phrases pick your outfit and get dressed.
Let us look at those phrases together. The phrase is, pick your outfit.
To explain it simply, pick your outfit means to choose the specific clothes you want to wear for the day. It is like an artist carefully selecting the exact colors for a new painting.
And the second part of that is get dressed, which means to actually put those clothes onto your body. It is like putting a fresh cover onto a book to protect it.
Let us think about a real life situation that many adults experience. You open a massive wardrobe full of shirts and trousers, but you stare inside and think, I have absolutely nothing to wear.
You spend 15 minutes trying on 3 different jackets, and you start feeling late and anxious.
That used to happen to me every single day until I learned about a brilliant life hack called the 2-minute rule.
Oh, tell me more about that, Anna, because I need all the help I can get.
The 2-minute rule means if a task takes less than 2 minutes, you must do it immediately without thinking. It is like wiping a tiny drop of water off your table before it creates a massive puddle.
That makes so much sense. Can you give us a practical life example of how this works in the morning?
Of course, Mark. When I choose my clothes the night before, it takes me exactly 2 minutes to lay them on the chair. In the morning, I do not have to think or choose because the decision is already made.
Wow, that is incredibly smart, Anna. It completely removes the morning wardrobe crisis.
Yes. And I also apply it to making my bed or washing my breakfast plate. Small steps lead to a quiet mind.
Once we are dressed and ready, we have to leave the house and travel. This brings us to the useful chunks commute by bus and commute by walking.
Let us listen to those carefully. The phrase is commute by bus.
To explain it in a simple way, commute by bus means to travel from your home to your workplace inside a large public vehicle. It is like a passenger fish swimming together inside a large moving river with many other fish.
And the alternative phrase is commute by walking. This simply means to travel to your job using your own 2 feet. It is like a slow walk through a garden where you move at your own natural pace.
Let us look at how this looks in reality. Imagine standing on a crowded city bus during the morning rush hour, surrounded by 30 strangers. But instead of feeling stressed, You put in your headphones and listen to a calm podcast like ours. Yes, that completely changes the environment.
Or imagine walking through a quiet park for 20 minutes, feeling the fresh morning air on your face before you sit at an office desk.
Ah, man, that commute time is actually perfect for another amazing trick I recently learned called habit stacking.
How do you explain it simply?
Habit stacking means taking a new positive habit and connecting it directly to an old habit that you already do every single day. It is like adding a new car to a train that is already moving down the track.
That is a very clear physical metaphor, Mark. Give us a realistic example of how our listeners can use it.
Well, you already commute by bus every single morning. That is your old habit. You can stack a new habit on top of it by practicing 5 minutes of English listening while you are on that bus.
That is brilliant because you do not need to find extra time in your busy day. You just use the time that is already there.
Exactly, Anna. You are combining two actions into one smooth flow.
Let us move forward into the middle of the day when we are at work or managing our tasks. There is a specific moment that almost every adult knows. It is described by the chunk, my energy goes down.
To explain it simply, my energy goes down means feeling your physical strength and mental focus decrease during the afternoon. It is like your smartphone battery dropping from 90% down to 10%, and the screen becomes dim.
That is exactly how it feels, Mark. Think about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You are sitting at your computer screen and your eyes suddenly feel incredibly heavy.
You read the same email 4 times, and you cannot understand a single word.
Many people feel guilty when this happens, and they think they are lazy.
But we want to normalize this because your body, it's just human, and it needs a gentle break.
Instead of forcing yourself to work harder, you can take a tiny walk or drink a lighter beverage like green tea.
Yes, a small snack like some almonds can also help your brain reboot quietly.
After the long workday is finally finished, we get to experience the best part of the day. Returning home brings us to the phrase, take off shoes and change clothes immediately.
Let us practice that phrase. The chunk is take off shoes.
To explain it simply, take off shoes means to remove your outdoor footwear the moment you cross your doorway.
And the second part is change clothes immediately, which means to quickly remove your formal work garments and put on soft, comfortable clothes. It is like a snake shedding its old, heavy skin to feel completely free and light again.
I love that feeling so much, Mark. Imagine unlacing your heavy leather work boots after standing for 8 hours.
You drop them by the front door and slide your feet into soft, warm slippers.
Then you put on your favorite oversized t-shirt and loose trousers.
In that exact moment, all the stress of the office completely melts away.
It signals to your brain that the workspace is closed and your personal sanctuary is open.
Now that we are comfortable, we often need to prepare some food. This introduces the practical chunk. Chop the vegetables.
To explain it in simple terms, chop the vegetables means to cut items like onions, carrots, or peppers into small pieces using a sharp knife.
It is like a musician creating a steady, rhythmic beat on a wooden drum.
Let us think about a real-life situation in the kitchen. You are standing by the counter, cutting fresh green peppers while listening to some soft jazz music.
But what if you aren't a good cook, Mark? What if you cut the pieces too big or you burn the food?
That is where our next phrase comes in to comfort you. The phrase is practice makes perfect.
This classic phrase means doing an activity many times will help you become very good at it over time. It is like a gentle river carving a beautiful deep valley through a mountain over many years.
Imagine making a simple bowl of pasta. The first time you make it, you might add too much salt, and it tastes terrible.
The second time, you might leave it in the water too long and it becomes soft like soup.
But by the fifth time, you know exactly what to do, and it tastes delicious.
Mistakes are just tiny stepping stones to success.
Finally, the night arrives, and we have to face our final daily choices. This brings us to the phrase, stay up late.
To explain it simply, stay up late means to remain awake past your normal bedtime during the night. It is like keeping a small candle burning in the dark until there is absolutely no wax left.
Think about sitting on your sofa at midnight. You know you need to sleep, but you tell yourself just one more episode of this show.
And then you look at your smartphone for another 30 minutes, checking social media.
That is because of the blue light from the screen, which tricks your brain into thinking it is daytime. This brings us to our final concepts, which are morning person and evening person. Let us practice those. The phrase is morning person.
A morning person is someone who naturally feels energetic and happy early in the day. It is like a flower opening its petals as soon as the first sun comes up.
And the opposite is an evening person, which means a person who feels creative and alive late at night. It is like a quiet owl that flies comfortably under the moon.
Imagine a husband who loves making fresh coffee at 6 a.m. while his wife prefers writing music at 1 a.m.
Man, both styles are completely beautiful and normal. The important thing is to build a gentle routine that respects your own body.
We have covered so many wonderful phrases and tips today.
Let us do a very quick review of the main chunks we learned. Mark, we talked about how we press snooze and get out of bed.
We explored the benefits of a morning digital detox and using the 2-minute rule to pick your outfit and get dressed.
We learned about how we commute by bus or commute by walking and how to stack habits.
We normalized what happens when my energy goes down in the afternoon.
And we finished with how we take off shoes, change clothes immediately, chop the vegetables, and why practice makes perfect.
Remember to be kind to yourself as you practice these phrases.
If you want to study these phrases deeply, we have a wonderful gift for you. Oh, you can download a complete summary sheet with all these examples by clicking the link in the pinned comment below.
Please leave a comment telling us if you are a morning person or an evening person.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast today.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.